Hello everyone and welcome to Financial Flagship. My name is Alex and today I'm going to be your host for the daily market for the weekly market analysis. I hope all of you are enjoying your Easter holidays and hopefully you're getting your batteries charged on for the week to come. We have some important events like the CPI and also the FOMC meetings this week, so we might get some movements. I'm gonna wait for a few more seconds and then I'm gonna start the stream. So okay, let's start off with DXY. Last week we posted an analysis for DXY on our page. As you can see here, we were expecting the market, the price to reach this 4-hour order block level area. So far so good. Here we are expecting a reaction. As you can see, the market found some resistance around this level here. What I'm expecting next for DXY is a bearish move that could break the low, but first we might have to wait for the price to see what it does here to have a better understanding of the price action. So either we'll get a bit more downside, a pullback, a consolidation, and then we'll go down. Either it will turn out to be something more complex, like make another push towards the upside, maybe reach this level again, where you can see we had a nice rejection from here, and then go down to break the low. So DXY for me is still bearish. I'm expecting a reaction here. We got a candle. Now we have to wait for a small pullback. And if that comes, then I think we're gonna go and break this low here. So keep an eye on it. It could become a bit more messy and continue towards the upside, but we have to watch the price action for that and make a decision later on. In either case, I'm gonna keep you guys updated via our analysis stream on our page. So keep an eye out. Moving on to Euro USD. Last week we were expecting Euro USD, as you can see on the chart here, we were expecting the market to make another break of the top, but at that point when we did the analysis, I was expecting a small pullback to happen here. It didn't. It gave us only a pullback around this area. And right now what I'm expecting is the price to make something like a correction here before going back up, continuing towards the upside. So we have to wait and see. In either case, this one is close towards this big top here, so I'm expecting some reaction soon. We have to wait and see. In my opinion, the direction is towards the upside, but we have to wait and see how this structure will develop. If we'll get one more down from here, or if we'll continue to crawl up slowly towards the top. But I would be waiting for a correction before going with the buys. Moving on to Pound USD. Similar to Euro USD, we were expecting last week the price to make two scenarios here. If we got a correction, then I was saying that we'll go one more time and break this top here, as you can see on the chart. So the market did the first scenario. The second one was if this 4-hour candle close wouldn't been this strong, I was expecting the market to make a correction and then drop one more time. So for now, the market did the first scenario, and the price right now is moving correctively, and I'm expecting to keep it like this for a while before going back up. But I'll be cautious with the buy from this level, because in the bigger picture, I can see it making a bigger pullback. So let me delete all these drawings. 1 second, please. Okay, so this week I'm expecting the market to finish this consolidation and maybe make one more move towards the upside, but I will be cautious about that because we are in this big range here. We just broke it. We didn't broke it that convincingly, so I'm expecting the price to at some point to give us something deeper before making its next move. But we have to wait and see for that. So for now, I'm expecting the price to continue this consolidation, and make one more move towards the upside, but I won't be interested in this buy. I'll be only looking for sells from this level for now. Moving on to dollar yen. On the 4 hours on the dollar yen, we posted an update on our analysis for dollar yen. We posted this one on the I think on the 29th of March. We're expecting to get a reaction on one of these two levels here on the 4 hours. So we got the reaction eventually from the second level. Right now the price is correcting. And if you look at the update that we posted last week, I was expecting the price to reach this 1 hour level, break the trend line, or at least reach the trend line and then give us a reaction there. From what we can see, if we go to the 1 hour chart, we broke the trend line, and right now we are making we got a rejection from this level here, and right now we are making a nice down move. What I'll be interested right now is if we get here a pullback, I think we'll go one more time towards the downside. Even we have a strong possibility to break this low, but depending on what we get here, we'll have a chance to decide whether we go with the sells if this scenario happens, or if it continues to go up, we need to stay away from it because we don't have a buy set up yet. So my bias for this week is a move towards the downside for UJ. Moving on to Aussie USD. Last week we were expecting the price to make a consolidation here and then break the top one more time before dropping. We did break the top, and then eventually we started to drop, as you can see on the chart. Right now, let me do the drawings. Right now, if we get here a consolidation, I'm gonna be looking for one more drop here to break this low. So keep an eye on this possibility and check the price action, because this would be very important. Because if we get an impulsive wave here followed by a pullback, then we're gonna go one more time to break the top. So keep in mind and keep this in mind if you want to trade this pair, to watch the price action. If you get a sideways move or a slow move like this, then we're gonna go down. USD CAD. USD CAD, we kept updating it on our analysis stream here. So we are expecting the price from the 24th of March to drop, and it did from the levels that we expected it to do. And right now we are expecting this move to continue to go down, but first we want to see a correction here, a bigger correction, because we had this strong impulse, and we didn't get any big pullbacks. So we only had we only had 3 counter candles, to put it like that. So right now, if we want to go lower, I'm expecting the price to make here a pullback, go one more time towards the upside, and then drop and break the low again. And afterwards, there is a strong chance that we might be going up. For now, as a level, I'm gonna be watching this area here and also this one. So if we get to those zones, I'm gonna be waiting for a reaction around these two levels here. Let me go to the chat and take some questions. Hello guys. Okay, I hope the audio is good for all of you. Let me know if you have some questions before we move on to the commodities. Anything you'd like to discuss, like if you have any other opinion or any other questions in regards to the pairs that we just looked at. So like I said, to summarize it a bit, AI. What do you mean about that? AI is what pair is that? If you can give me the quote, we can have a look at it. Yeah, sure, the chart, but if you can give me the quotation like like this one USD CAD, like the quotation for the AI, which one of these ones do you want me to look at? Oh, okay, okay. So let's have a look at this one. I'm gonna do a bigger analysis on this one. Let me know first if this is the correct one, so I'm not. Okay, good. So we are on the right side. Okay, so we are in a big downtrend here on the monthly. On the weekly, we can see the price making here an attempt to break these areas. Let me draw it for you. And the way this is moving here, like let me get my drawing. If you can see, we are starting to get a bit bullish, a small bullish momentum here because if you look at my drawings, we are slowly curving towards the upside, which is a good sign if you want to look for a buy setup. But I won't advise you to jump in right now. I would advise you to let the price go a bit higher and then wait for a pullback before going with this one, because it can take all shapes of forms and whatnot. So better to wait for it to gain more momentum towards the upside than wait for a pullback or a sideways move and then go with your trade. If we go on the daily, let me delete these drawings again. If you go on the daily, we had here a breakout from this area, and then we made this consolidation. We broke out of it, and now it looks like they push it back down to take out some stop orders. So right now you have to wait a bit because if you get something like a sideways move here, this might drop one more time before going back up. This is for the daily. But as well, you have to be a bit patient here to wait for the price. Maybe it will come back up and break this top once more. So if you see it breaking the top, correcting, moving back up, then I would suggest to wait for a deeper pullback, maybe around this area, and then go with this trade. You're welcome. Okay, I tried to trade on Binance and it says that the minimum I can trade is $25. You have to check with them to see which is the minimum amount that you have to deposit, because all the brokers have a minimum amount of money that you can they will allow you to deposit because of the taxes and so on. I don't think it's because of volatility. I think I don't know if I think it's because of the margin. You have to have a required amount of sum to be able to trade, because it will take like they also have leverage on that plus margins, so that's why you need to have a minimum amount available for that, like with any other broker, because even if you trade Forex, you also have, most brokers have a minimum deposit amount, because you're not able to, for example, to put $10 if they don't allow you, if their margin is tight or whatever, you know. I don't know what is the minimum amount to answer your question, but I think it makes sense for me if they hold you for a minimum deposit. Okay, guys, so let's move on to the commodities. Gold. Last week on gold, we were expecting, as you can see on the chart, this is from the last week's weekly outlook. We are expecting the price to make a pullback here and then drop. It didn't. So right now, what I'm expecting for gold is this: we either go one more time to break the top before dropping. Here we have a nice trend line that we might test at some point. And for me, this bullish move is a bit in doubt, because on the bigger picture, if you look on the daily on gold, we had quite a big bullish impulse. Sorry about that. And we have to make a consolidation at some point, similar to this one here. So there is a chance that we might break the top one more time and then drop, pull back, and then go back up. Long term, I see gold going up. Medium term, I can see it pulling back for a while, especially this week with all this news. It might get a bit messy with the FOMC and the CPI news coming for the US dollar in a couple of days. So for gold on the 4 hours, I will be waiting for the price to break the top, or I'll be waiting for a consolidation. If it gives me a consolidation here, this could be a nice sell towards this trend line, or even lower than that. I can see it going lower before pushing back up. Moving on to, let me delete these drawings. Okay, moving on to silver. For silver last week, we were expecting the price similar to gold. We were expecting to give us a pullback here before going back up. It didn't, unfortunately. And what I'm expecting right now, we have this trend line here. I'm expecting at some point to break out of it, make a consolidation, drop one more time, and then resume the uptrend for silver. This has also a chance to go one more time up, break the top, and then drop. My key area to watch would be the trend line breakout. If we get a trend line breakout and then a consolidation beneath that, we are safe to go with another leg down. Moving on to oil. For oil, we posted an analysis a couple of weeks ago. We were expecting on the bigger on the long term a bullish move. We got that. We had that gap last week with the OPEC news, with the production cut. And on the bigger picture, I'm expecting oil to, before going back up again, I'm expecting a pullback at some point. This could go like in a slow way for a while now, break the top, continue to break the top, and then at some point we'll get this drop and then move back up. Personally, right now, I won't be, if you ask me if I will trade oil, I won't. I will leave it do its job, leave it break the top, then drop, and then I'm gonna be looking for my buy setups after we finish this correction, because this could get messy. You don't know where this can stop, this this up wave here, because it could go like this for a while, forever, then drop, and this I want to see. I want to see this drop before going back up. And looking on the daily time frame, this has some nice potential. You see the top is located at $131, so we have a lot of room to go up. So that's why I'll be careful with this. I'm gonna be waiting for a pullback, and then when the structure is completed, I'm gonna go with the buys. But in either case, I'm gonna keep you guys notified. Either through our weekly streams, either from our analysis stream. Moving on to nat gas. Natural gas last week, as you can see on the chart from the drawings, we were expecting the market to make another drop, break the low, drop again, correction, and at some point we will expect the price to break out and go in a bull run. But this may take it may take a while. Like I said, this can continue making pullbacks, dropping, pullback, dropping, and at some point, because we are close to a good area, like the price is very cheap right now to buy it, I'm expecting a few more messy structures before this will unfold. So I'm gonna be expecting more lower lows to come in the coming week, maybe in the next 2 weeks. But at some point we have to get a breakout, a trendline breakout followed by a strong impulse, and that would be the trigger. This one here. But we have to wait first to finish what it's doing right now, because many people are buying it right now. They get taken out with every lower low. And I think the big players will want to buy it from a cheaper price than it is right now. So my expectation would be 1.9, 1.8, somewhere around that area, and then we'll see what happens next. AUX. Let me check AUX. We didn't go through AUX. I don't know if you're referring to Australian dollar versus the US dollar. We did that, but I can go through it. Let me know about that. Or do you want to look at the Australian dollar index? Okay, let's have a look at the Australian index. Let's go on the daily. Oh, this looks like it's getting some bullish momentum here. We are in a downtrend for now on the daily. We have this move here, and now this sort of a pullback. What I'm expecting next, because you see we had this up wave here, consolidation, and another impulse towards the upside. What I'm expecting right now is another drop and then continue the move. So this is medium term. I don't want to do forecasts like on the long term because many things can change, but on the daily chart, this is what I'm looking at on the AUX. Also, you have this trend line here, which can create a channel at some point. So we just broke out of the channel, which is a good sign. And right now, expect the market to pull back a bit, and maybe reach this zone here, this fair value gap zone, fill the imbalance, and then go back up. It could continue to go up as well from here, but my perspective is and my opinion is to wait for a pullback before jumping in. Yeah, we can go on pound yen. Just a minute. Let's go on the pound yen. Let me know what time frame do you want me to go through. I usually go on the 4 hours because I cover the whole week. I want to cover the whole week. If you have any requests on the time frame, let me know, please. Okay, let's go to 4 hours. So for pound yen, let me go. Let's analyze this only this part for now. Starting from, oops, sorry about that. I was searching for the straight line, vertical line. Okay, let's analyze the chart from here on. So we had a nice bullish impulse here, followed by a drop, correction, another drop, right? If you look at the MACD, we don't have any divergence between these two pieces, between this and this. The momentum is here. So what I'm expecting right now is this consolidation at some point to finish, because this would have to go, it will have to drop. I don't know if it will drop all the way, but I'm expecting it to drop and break this low here. If you wait for me to zoom in. Okay, so I'm gonna wait the price to finish this correction here. You can go a bit up and then go down and break this low. If you get a reaction, because the way it is moving, it can crawl its way up, and we don't know exactly where this can stop. What I'm gonna advise you is to wait for this pullback to finish, get a reaction. If you get a strong move like this followed by a small pullback, then this is your trade. If not, let it do its job. It could come back up pretty deep here, and then eventually breaking the top and then dropping. So for me, the way the market is looking right now, I'm expecting another drop, but I will be cautious and wait for a reaction first before jumping in, because as you can see, this looks impulsively, this looks correctively, and this is your ingredient for a continuation, which means that you will get another move, another bearish move. But it can get the structures can get a bit complex, you know, and that's why I'm suggesting to wait and watch the price action, how it will develop. So short term this week, I'm expecting this consolidation to finish and give us a reaction. If not, I'm gonna leave it alone, break the top, whatever it wants to do, and then I'm gonna wait for this reaction. Hope that was helpful. Yeah, I think. Okay. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking for shorts as well, even in on all the yen pairs. I'm expecting the yen to get stronger in the coming weeks, but until we see a sign for that, a confirmation, we have to wait a bit for that reaction to come, because if not, then it's pretty much like gambling, and we don't want that. Um, Hey Mohammed, we did gold earlier. I'm gonna go fast through it, and then I'm gonna move on with the stocks. So for gold, I'm expecting two scenarios, as you can see here. Let me delete the drawings again. Okay. Let me delete all of them. Okay, so I was seeing that on gold, on the 4 hours, I'm expecting a bigger pullback to come, either after it breaks the top, fall down, either from here. From here, what I mean from here is that if we get a consolidation pullback, then this will be a confirmation for your next move, because we also have this trend line here. I'm expecting a reaction at this trend line, and on the bigger picture, this needs to correct, because the last bullish wave is pretty strong. We only had one correction here, which is this one, and pretty much this one, but it was at the beginning of the impulse, and now I'm expecting another one. I'm expecting another pullback to come. So be careful, because this could break the top, but if you watch the price action and you see the price moving sideways here in a range, then you can go with the sell, but be careful, because the way this is moving is it looks corrective compared to this one. So this might be only a pullback for a continuation, break the top, and then start to drop. But also, if you get a small sideways here, you can go down. Yeah, no worries, you're welcome. Okay, let's move on to the indices, the stock indices. Last week for S&P, I was expecting the price to enter a consolidation phase. We started that, but right now I think we'll get some more here, some more consolidation. I don't think this is ready yet to go on and break the top. If it does, okay, I'm not going to be looking for a buy from here, because we are in the middle, and I don't like trading to trade when we're in the middle of an impulse and the move is not so clear. So I'm expecting the structure to get a bit complex here and then go back up one more time. If this comes and breaks the top, okay, I'm going to wait for the pullback and then go with the trade. It's all about patience here, you know. Okay, moving on to Nasdaq. As you can see, I was expecting last week Nasdaq to enter a consolidation phase as well. We did that. We broke this top one more time, then dropped, corrected, and now what I'm expecting is, oops, sorry about that. Let me delete the drawings because they might confuse you. Okay, what I'm expecting next for Nasdaq is this consolidation to finish and then go back up. We are in a big bull run here, starting from the end of last year. As you can see on the daily time frame, the market, the price started to find to lose a bit of momentum here, and then started to go back up. What I'm expecting now is a pullback before making one more move. But this is on the daily. We have to wait and see. Don't want to make a prediction like this, so I'm gonna be focusing on the next move for now. So I'm gonna be waiting for the pullback to drop, and then I'm gonna be looking for the buys. Dow Jones, I was expecting, similar to the other two, I was expecting last week a correction to come from this level. The price went up a bit higher and then started to give this sideways move, which I'm expecting it to develop into a bearish move here, because we had this impulse sideways move, and now I'm waiting for another drop to break this low, maybe reach this area here before going back up. So all the stock indexes are looking like they are gonna correct this in the next few days, maybe until the end of the week, before we see some bullish signs. I might be wrong. If the price goes up on all of them, make another top, then okay, I'm not gonna be looking to buy them from here. I'm gonna be waiting for the market to give the correction and then go with the trade, because here is we are it's pretty messy. First of all, we are in the middle of this range, and this can become messy. And I don't want to, for example, I don't want to enter a trade here, put my stop here, and get this tiny risk to reward. I would prefer to wait for a better one. So, for example, let's say we get a move from here, the risk to reward will be better, and we have a higher probability chance to achieve our target. So that's why I basically wait for corrections before anything, to get a better risk to reward and to be on the safe side, basically. Football USD. Okay, Football USD. Oh, okay, I think I know this one. Oh, this chart is pretty messy compared to one that we had on Binance. I don't know if this one is the one. Let me check, because this chart is pretty messy. Okay, this is the one. Yeah, sorry about that. This one here, I think it will drop more the way it is looking. We have this wave down, and now, as you can see, we are making a nice range here. So this might find some hard times ahead, if you ask me. Let me get my drawing tool. So here we can go for one more break before dropping. This is what I can see for Football USDT. Maybe go a bit higher towards this level here before dropping, or continue going in a messy way. I'm gonna show it to you in a bit, which would be a killer. This correction could take a while here. I know this token because I saw it when it got launched on Binance. I was watching it. It was pretty expensive at that time, and I was I was seeing in the future list on Binance. I was seeing it. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. If I were you, I'm gonna wait for a reaction here. I think we have one more move up before dropping, but the problem is that I don't know what this has, how this operates. I mean, I don't know how the team works on it, pretty other stuff, how the marketing is going for it. It's different factors here with when you're trading. You're trading altcoins, you have to get to have a know-how and a better understanding of what the team is doing behind, how they what their plans are. The marketing is very important in this field, so it's pretty much like a stock, if you ask me. So my bias for this one is for the downside. I think it can go a bit up and then drop again. This is what I can see, but I might be wrong. I'm not seeing. If you ask me if it will break the top again, I don't think so. I don't think we'll see this pretty soon. It might do it in the future, but right now I'm expecting either a range, either a bullish drop, a bearish drop. Sorry about that. How do we know when to buy? Well, it depends on your strategy. Personally, I look for certain levels on the chart, and then at those certain levels, I'm waiting for reactions. Basically, impulse correction. You know, if you have a strong impulse at a level that you're looking at, I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting for this impulse to unfold, followed by a pullback, and then this is when I'm considering to buy. Or if you want to sell it, if you have a strong bearish impulse followed by a correction, this is your confirmation for the next move. So basically, I'm waiting for the corrections to finish. If we are at certain points on the market, depends depending on your strategy. And exactly like Fred is saying, everyone is different. Yeah, different strategies. Yeah, for example, Fred looks at momentum and break of structures. I personally look at certain levels on the chart and then waiting for certain reactions. Euro USD, we did Euro USD at the beginning. I'm gonna go fast through it because I don't want to stay here too long and without going to the crypto market. Okay, so for Euro USD, I'm expecting a correction and then one more push up. Last week we were expecting the price to break this top here. It did. We're expecting the market to make a pullback here. It finished this pullback, went back up, and now I'm expecting another messy structure and come back and break the top one more time. On the bigger picture, the level that I'm looking at for a target is the bigger one located at the 1.1033 level. So this top here will be broken sooner or later. Okay, let's move on to the crypto market, and then I'm gonna go and take your questions. Last week for Bitcoin, someone asked me about Bitcoin last week, and I said to him, if we are still in this range, don't leave it alone, don't trade it. Either wait for a bullish breakout and then for a consolidation to go in a deeper for a deeper correction. Either if you get a breakout towards the downside for this one, wait for this pullback and then one more drop. Because let me delete the drawings. Because on the bigger picture, this needs to correct. This needs to correct, guys. When the price is starting to make messy moves like that, it means that it's running out of momentum, especially when we come after strong impulses like this. So we have to wait here because this can become pretty messy, and then I'm expecting it to drop. I don't know if this much, maybe 25k level would be a first target, or 22k, I don't know, but on the long term I'm expecting Bitcoin to go back up. But wait for this correction to happen first. Don't get stuck in this, please, because this range could become quite messy, and this might lose you guys a lot of money, and we don't want that. So wait for a breakout and then see how the price will develop, my opinion. Ether similar for Ether last week. I was expecting a breakout to either the upside or the downside because we were in a messy range. We did the breakout towards the upside, as you can see from my drawings, and afterwards the price started to move messy here to correct. So for Ether, I'm expecting right now, if we don't break the top again, I'm expecting, as well as for Bitcoin, a deeper pullback, which means that on the daily, let me delete this again, please bear with me for a second, which means that on the daily we can see the price dropping here before going back up. I'm expecting this top to be taken out at some point in the near future, but I want to see a correction first. Like I said earlier, I want to see this correction to unfold and then go with the buy. I don't want to buy it from here. I don't want to sell it from here. I just want the market to make its move, and then I'm gonna be looking for my buy setups. There's no need to rush things up. Need to have a lot of patience when trading. As they say, patience is a virtue. So we have to learn from that. Okay, so let's go on to Binance Coin, BNB. I was expecting last week, as you can see here, I was expecting another drop and reach this second level here that I have on the chart. The price did drop, but it didn't make the consolidation that I was expecting. So for now, we reached this level. We got a bullish reaction here, but the way it is moving, I don't think this will last long. I think this will crawl its way up a bit more like this and then drop again. Don't forget that there is a lot of turmoil with Binance, with their CEO being under investigation, and this might suffer a bit more than the other cryptos. So if Bitcoin and Ether go into a correction, this one will drop as well, but it might drop a bit harder than them. So I would suggest to keep away from BNB for now, my personal opinion. So let me delete the drawings again and put the scenario up. So let's wait for this move to happen. Again, we are here in a range. Let it break to one of the two directions, and then we will update you. Okay, let me take a few more questions. Okay, let's go to UJ fast. We did UJ at the beginning. Let me delete the drawing again. UJ, I'm expecting a down move, to put it like that. We had a lot of updates on UJ on our page here. First, we were expecting the price to give us a reaction from one of these two zones here. It didn't give us from the first zone, it gave us from the second one. Then we continuously updated it. And the last thing that we did last week was we were expecting the price to reach this confluence between the trend line and this zone here. Instead, the price went out of the trend line, as you can see, and right now it made a sharp impulse. So we also got a nice reaction from this level here. Right now, what I'm expecting for UJ, two scenarios. If first of all, please watch the price action. Don't jump in any trades. Wait for the price action to unfold. If you see the market giving you impulsive structures, impulsive candles here, then this is a good indication that the price will continue to go up, break the top, and then you'll have to assess it again. But if my expectation for this for the next few days, for the next couple of days, is that if we get here a sideways move, then this has one more bearish drop in it. Well, in any case, I'm gonna keep you guys updated via our analysis page on TradingView, so keep an eye on it. We constantly update our charts, as you can see here, so keep an eye on it. For UJ, just a second. For UJ, yeah, sideways move and then another drop. Okay, Tesla. We also did an analysis on Tesla 2 weeks ago, I think, and we were expecting the price to increase. But give me a second to go through it, and this is the last chart that I'll take. Okay, so for Tesla, here as you can see, big downtrend. Let me squeeze the chart a bit. Let me go on the daily. Big downtrend. As you can see here, we have this trend line, which also I think it creates a nice channel here. So on the MACD, if you look on the MACD, I personally like to look for divergences at reversals. We do have divergence between this low and this low, and this is a good indication that, as you can see, because of this divergence, the price started to push back up, make a consolidation here, and our bias at that point was that we might get another move to break this top here. It didn't, but for now, if we go to the 4-hour chart, I can see two scenarios. If we get a pullback here, then we have room for one more drop, because this could be part of corrective structure for this impulse here, and this might turn out to be something like this before going back up and break the top. Either, if you bear with me for a second to delete all these drawings here, just a second. The second scenario would be that from this level we start a move up, and if you see the price going like this, then that's a good indication that it will break the top again. But if you ask me, I'm gonna wait a bit more on Tesla if you want to invest on it. I'm bullish on it overall, but right now uh, I will be a bit cautious and wait for maybe wait a bit more to see how the price will react. If we'll get the move from here or if we'll get the move from here. Have to wait and see. Also, that doesn't mean that this cannot go down and break the low again. I'm not saying that. Just analyzing it in a short term, these are the two possibilities that I'm looking at right now. If something happens, we will update you. As you can see, we had Tesla posted on the 21st of March, and we'll continue to update it on, in the coming days if we see something different. So, okay, that should be all for today. I'm pretty happy that we engaged a lot in the comment section, and I hope you guys found the analysis helpful. What I'm suggesting for this week, be careful because we have CPI news and also FOMC minutes coming on, so you're more than welcome. So keep your money in your pocket instead of risking it on stupid trades or on FOMO or other emotional stuff, that can damage your account. Because, as I said, we have to be patient, wait for our moves, and don't risk. First of all, don't over risk. Don't risk more. My advice to you is don't risk more of 0.5 or 1% of your account balance. Treat it like it's all about statistics here. If you are selective, then you'll see pretty good results on your trading balance. So with that, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm pretty happy to have had you here. So keep an eye on the majors, on the stock market, the gold, and see you guys next week. I hope you'll have a wonderful trading week and book many profits. See you.